Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to do the full review for the Nubia Red Magic 6 and the Red Magic 6 Pro. Now both of these you could get from redmagic.gg. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price for the 6 is $600 and the price for the 6 Pro, $700. Now I know what you're saying. What's the difference between the 6 and the 6 Pro? Let me break it down. First, with the 6, it comes in black. With the 6 Pro, it comes in silver. So you got Eclipse Black and Moon Silver. Next, RAM and storage. Now this is important. With the 6, you're getting 12 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, no micro SD card slot for expandable memory. Now with the 6 Pro, you're getting 16 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage with no micro SD card slot for expandable memory either. So if you're buying this for your main phone and you want more RAM and more storage, spend that extra $100 and go with the 6 Pro. If you don't care about that, go with the 6. Next, battery. Now with the 6, you got a 5,050 milliamp battery that's capable of 66 watt fast charging. So that's going to charge your phone from 0 to 100% in 38 minutes. Now it doesn't come in the box. It comes with a 30 watt fast charging brick. That's going to charge your phone from 0 to 100% in 1 hour. Now with the 6 Pro, the battery's a little bit smaller. It's 4,500 milliamps, but it charges faster. All right, it's capable of 120 watt fast charging, which Nubia claims will charge your phone from 0 to 50% in 5 minutes. Now that doesn't come in the box either, unless you live in China. Both of these phones are capable of 66 watt fast charging, which they sell on the website for $30 for that charger. And they both come with the 30 watt fast charging bricks. And there's one more difference. Now with the 6 Pro, this phone should stay a little bit cooler because it has an extra heat dissipation plate. Other than that, all of the specs are exactly the same. All right, same 6.8 AMOLED display, same ridiculous 165 hertz refresh rate, same cameras, same features, everything is the same. All right, so to sum it up, different colors from the 6 and the Pro. All right, more storage from the 6 and the Pro, and faster battery charging. Other than that, it's the same phone. All right, so I'm not going to waste your time going through the specs. We already did that. Let's just unbox the 6 Pro, and then we'll jump right into the full review. First things first, shout out to White Shoes back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes.
White shoes?
My white shoes.
Calm down. All right, right on the whisker. All right, this time I was aiming for the whisker. Okay, so here we go. Now, y'all see the RGB lights on the back of this one? Pretty sick. Let's just unbox the 6 Pro. Let me grab a little unboxing knife. Okay, here we go. Right. Now, this one comes in Moon Silver. All right, 16 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. Let's do this quick. Okay, nice presentation alert. There's your Red Magic logo. Okay, Pull tab just trolled me. This is going to be your device. Okay, let me do the smell test real quick. This one smells like Cyberpunk. All right, you ever played that game, Cyberpunk? If you play that game, this is what it smells like in real life. Let's see anything else in here. Okay, now this is going to be your usual books and shit. Plug them and file them. You do get a case. All right, now it has a big cutout on the back, so you still see your RGB strips and your logo light. Just go ahead and file that. This should be your charging brick. Okay, 30 watt charging brick. That's it for that. And you get classic red charging cable, USB Type-C to USB Type-C. All right, so fully upgraded. And that's pretty much it. Okay, now let me peel this stick off the back. And here we go. Okay, so this is the Red Magic 6 and the Red Magic 6 Pro. I think the silver one looks a little bit better, but both of these are nice and shiny. Two dope phones. Okay? Now let me pause the video, I'll set everything up, and then we'll start the review. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all, so we back in. Now, just like any other phone that I reviewed, there's always going to be some things that I don't like, so let's talk about those first. Number one, no wireless charge. Now, this is not the biggest deal in the world. You're pretty much not going to find wireless charge on any of these new gaming phones. But once you get used to using wireless charge, it's hard to go back to a phone that doesn't have wireless charge. Especially if you spend a whole bunch of money on all these wireless charge docks and you got them all over your house, all of them in the car. You're going to have to get used to having no wireless charge. Not a big deal. I just don't like it. Next, no power share. Now, if you don't have wireless charge, then of course you're not going to have power share. But that's another one of those features that you didn't know you really needed until you get it and you start using it. Then you can't go back to a phone without it. If you like charging your earbuds, you like charging your watch, you like charging your car key, whatever you got that's fancy, power share is an important feature for me. No wireless charge, no power share. Not a deal breaker though. Not a deal breaker at all. Next, no IP rating. Now, most of these phones, the gaming phones, they're going to have vents in the side to keep them cool. So, of course, you're not going to have an IP rating. All right, so the phone is not water resistant. So, if you're getting ready to go 20,000 leagues underneath the sea, leave this phone home because it will get damaged. All right, no water resistance. Next, now this is kind of important. No expandable memory. I don't like that. Okay, now, 128 gigs of storage on a gaming phone, that ain't enough. All right, if you're downloading a bunch of games, and these games take up a lot of memory, if you got a bunch of pictures and videos, 128 gigs ain't enough. So a lot of people are going to go for the Pro version. Now, 256 gigs, that's pretty good, but it still should have had an expandable memory. All right, it should have had an expandable micro SD card slot, all right, for expandable memory. Let me say it right. All right, so no expandable memory on either one of these phones. I don't like that. Next, no smart refresh rate. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so let's take it over to settings. Let's go to display. Now, this phone is capable of 165 hertz refresh rate, which is incredible. That's pretty much the highest on all of the new phones out right now. But the problem with that is it doesn't have a smart refresh rate. Take a look at the OnePlus 9. Take a look at the Galaxy. If you're using an app like, let's say, Twitter, and you don't need 165 hertz refresh rate, the phone will automatically scale down. So it can scale down to 120, 90, 60. The OnePlus will scale all the way down to 1 hertz. Now, I will give them credit. At least you can switch to 120, 90, 60, or leave it on 165. But if you leave it on 165, it's going to kill your battery. All right? You're going to notice significant battery drain. Now, me, I leave the phone on 165 always. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed the battery was draining a lot faster. So I did some testing. And one day I just left it on 60. And I noticed the battery was lasting a lot longer. So it should have had a smart refresh rate. If you're going to drop 165 and be on top of the food chain, drop the smart refresh rate. Not a deal breaker at all, though. You're just going to have to manually, when you see your batteries at 30%, go and switch it to 60. Next. Now, this one is kind of petty, but I got to mention it. No wide angle camera button from the main shooter. Now, let me tell you what I'm talking about. Say you go to your regular camera, all right, regular photos. Normally, the wide angle would be on the bottom right here. So you got 10 times zoom, you got 5 times zoom, 3 times, and regular. Where's the wide angle? In order to shoot wide angle, now you got to go to pro mode and then bang. Now you got wide angle. Now, this actually caught me out there the other day. My boy just bought this brand new red truck. I was doing my camera testing for this phone. I said, okay, this would be the perfect picture. Pulled out the phone. He's at the stoplight. I took the picture. And I'm like, where's the wide angle? I forgot that you got to go to pro mode. So I'm like, oh, this is the widest it gets? Okay, cool. So I got the phone underneath my chin, right on my Adam's apple, Mac, trying to get that wide shot. I forgot you got to go to pro mode and hit the button for wide angle. Now, this is a simple fix, all right, ZTE. Next time you integrate this software, just put the wide angle button right there where it belongs, where everybody is used to it at. I know it's kind of petty, but trust me, all right? That's something that I got to mention. Next. Now, this is kind of petty also, but y'all know they call me Petty Roosevelt for a reason. Check this out. You see the logo on the back, on the bottom? All right, let me darken that up real quick. Y'all see it's breathing? That logo does light up, but I wish it was full RGB. Now, I know what you're saying. You got RGB strips on the side. How much RGB do you want? I want a lot, especially if you use the ROG5. All right, I love that phone so much, and part of the reason I love that phone is that big giant RGB light on the back. that actually is functional. So when you're charging your phone, if your phone is at 50%, the RGB light on the back is going to be orange. Then it turns to yellow at 75. Then it turns green when it's fully charged. That should be implemented on this phone. Now, although you do have actual RGB strips on the side that do work. Let me open this up so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Let me see if y'all can see that or not. I should turn the lights off, but I'll show you in a minute. These are actually RGB strips. I wish the logo was full RGB. Now, one more thing I want to clarify before I tell y'all my last gripe. When I unboxed the 6 and I was showing y'all the Cyberbuds, I have a bad habit of saying RGB. All right? Everything that, whenever I see a colorful light, I always say RGB. But I really should have said LED. All right? Because this is not full RGB. It's just white and red. All right, so that's LED, not RGB. I just got to snap out of the habit, because I live an RGB lifestyle and I live in RGB heaven. You know what I'm saying? So every time I see colorful lights, I just jump out the window and say RGB, but it's really LED. So these are RGBs on the side, which I will show you in a second. That's just an LED light. It should have been full RGB glory. Now, here's another gripe. This is my last official gripe, and then I got a petty gripe. My last official gripe is the same gripe that I have with all of these gaming phones that's coming out right now, the camera. Now, even the Asus ROG 5, it does have a better camera, but it's not great. All right, the camera on this phone is not great. This is not the camera that I would have for my daughter's graduation, for a wedding, any special occasion that I really want to cherish those pictures. This wouldn't be the phone. All right, the pictures. Now look, I don't really like to talk about picture quality. I like to let you see for yourself, which I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to show you a bunch of pictures in the daytime and in the nighttime and a couple of videos. The pictures could be a lot better though. Now, if you're taking a picture on a sunny day at 11 o'clock in the morning outdoors, it's going to look nice. But at nighttime, indoors, video quality, not the best. All right, I wish it would have been a little bit better because $600 and $700, that's mid-tier category prices. The camera got to be a little bit better. All right, there's a lot of phones on the market that have a better camera for the same price. But chances are, all right, let's be fair. Chances are, if you're buying a gaming phone that looks like this, you're one of the supreme nerds. You're not really taking too many pictures like that. Everybody knows nerds don't be taking those kind of pictures. All right, you're really into gaming. All right, hashtag nerds unite. I'm down with Team Nerd. You're not going to really be taking pictures if you're buying this kind of phone. And I understand they got to cut corners somewhere if you want to have the Snapdragon 888, latest and greatest processor, GPU, big beautiful display, big giant battery, an internal fan that actually works, RGB light strips, you know what I'm saying, 165 hertz refresh rate. If you want to have all that stuff and you still want to pay $600-700, they got to cut corners somewhere, and they cut it with the camera. All right, but like I said, you be the judge for yourself. Now, my last gripe is the charger that comes in the box. Now, unlike Apple and Samsung, at least they had the courtesy to give you a charger. I respect that. But I hate when companies say, okay, this phone is capable of 120 watt fast charging and 66 watt fast charging, but then give you a 30 watt charger in the box. I don't like that. All right? If it's capable of 66 watt fast charging, prove it. Put the charger in the box, prove it. Y'all see me unbox the Xiaomi phone the other day? If a phone says, okay, we got super fast charging, 55 watts, this is what I want to see in the box. All right? If it says 55 watt fast charging on the spec list, this is what I want to see in the box, a 55 watt fast charging brick. Now, on a side note, I heard if you live in China, it does come with the 120 watt fast charging brick for the Pro. That's what I heard. But if you live anywhere else, you're going to have to buy the 66 watt fast charging brick from the website for $30. I don't even know how much the 120 is, probably double that. But the bottom line is those should be in the box. All right, they should be in the box. Practice what you preach. All right, if you advertising something, deliver it. All right, deliver it. But again, I'm not going to rag on them because at least you do get a charge in the box. Now, with that being said, on a scale of 1 to 10, this phone is actually a major go. And this phone is for two kind of people. Obviously, if you're a gamer, you're going to love this phone because you got these triggers on the top. All right, the triggers are so sick. They actually work. You got game space. You got a full dedicated game space. The speakers are incredible. All right, the refresh rate. Now, there's not too many games that's going to take advantage of 165 hertz refresh rate. I know it's kind of gimmicky right now, but you're kind of future-proof because they are going to start coming out. So you got that on deck. You got your RGB lights. This is a straight-up gaming phone right here. All right, so if you're a gamer, you're going to love this phone. Now, the second type of person that would like this phone is a social media savage. And what I mean by that is, if you're somebody and you find yourself from sun up to sundown on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, you just live on media consumption, this is a beast. All right, this is a beast. First of all, you got a 5,050 milliamp battery, so it's easily going to rock all day. Especially if you put it on 60 hertz, it's going to rock all day. Big 6.8-inch AMOLED display. All right, who doesn't like watching media on a big giant display? And next, the speakers. All right, the speakers on this phone. The display and the speakers make this phone a media beast. Not to mention, you still got the top of the line processor and GPU. All right, so it's going to be super fast, super smooth. You're going to be able to enjoy all of your social media content like a boss. All right, trust me. All right, so that's the two kind of people that would like this phone. Now, if you're heavy into photography, this is not the phone for you. If you're looking for the thinnest and lightest phone on the market, this is not the phone for you. Okay? And if you're looking for the cheapest, most budget-friendly phone on the market, again, this is not the phone for you. This is a great mid-range phone for gamers and social media terrorists. All right? And I mean that in the nicest possible way. All right, so let's break it down. First things first, build quality. Now, this one on the 6 Pro does have that extra heat dissipation plate. How does it feel, though, holding them side by side? They basically both kind of have the same weight to it. But if you notice, you see on the back of this, listen closely. You can actually feel this. This has a texture feel as opposed to the back of this one. Smooth. All right, so let me do that again. All right, versus smooth. But as far as the build quality, A1 status, all right? But, you know, obviously no water resistance, no wireless charge, yada, yada, yada. But, yada, yada, yada. Got tongue-tied. But the build quality is definitely A1. If you like big, manly, all right, ladies, y'all can like manly stuff too. I'm not trying to be, I'm trying to be politically correct, you know what I'm saying? But if you just like a big, heavyweight phone, you know, that's substantial. All right, instead of manly, let me say substantial. All right, if you like substantial weight phones, you're going to love this, all right? The build quality is there. It feels 100% premium. Now, the Pro does feel a little bit colder, like it has that cold aluminum feel to it. This one feels a little more matte. All right, matte. If you look at the sides, one feels a little bit cold, one feels a little bit warm. One feels matte. Next. Okay, so build quality A1. Now, let me get a little wipe down. I want to show y'all the next thing that I love about this phone. Always on display. Now, of course, I'm sitting underneath this bright light, so you're not getting the full effect. But that always on display is nice and bright, fully customizable. I'll show you real quick. Let's take it over to settings. Let's take it over to always on display. You got a bunch of different always on displays to choose from. And, of course, you can add your own picture. All right, so if you look at mine, I added my own picture. Real dope. Next. Now, there's a couple of different ways you can open up the device. You can swipe up, put in your pattern or your pin. Next, you got your on-screen fingerprint sensor, which pretty much works flawlessly. That's one of the improvements between this and the, of course, as soon as I say that, starts trolling. Between this and the Red Magic 5, the fingerprint sensor on the 5 wasn't as good as this. This one is actually pretty great. Now, the thing is, look, it looks like it's giving me hiccups here and there, but I don't never hold my phone out stretched in front of me like this. I usually hold my phone like this, and I just hit the button, bong, and it opens. So I'm going to try to do this naturally. You see, if I'm doing it the natural way I hold my phone, it does work. Just like that. Whenever you're doing a live video, I don't care what product you're talking about. If you say that, when you start talking about that part, that's when that part is going to start acting up. Trust me, all right? That's Murphy's Law of reviewing products. Anyway, the next way you can open up your device is face unlock. Now, the face unlock, super fast. Look at this. Bang. One more. Bang. One more. Bang. Now, I'm not going to look at it. Let me look at it. Boom. There it is. All right, so all your standard unlock options are available. Next, the display. Beautiful. All right, 6.8 inches, no punch hole camera. If you notice, the camera is above the display. So you get a little bit of chin, a little bit of forehead, but not much. All right, big, beautiful display, which I'm going to show you in real life in a second. In real life. Anyway, 165 hertz refresh rate. Now, this is supposed to be the smoothest Android phone in the market, but I got to keep it real with y'all. You know, don't get too wrapped up into the numbers. All right, I like to talk about real life testing, and in my real life testing, the Asus ROG 5 does feel a little bit smoother, even though that's 144 hertz versus this one is 165. The ROG feels a little bit smoother, and the scrolling speed is definitely faster. Now, some of that is due to Red Magic's OS. It's a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Wonky. It's a little bit more wonky, but the refresh rate on this is crazy. Now, if you're gaming, then you'll notice it a little bit more, but in day-to-day use, that 165 hertz refresh rate is buttery smooth. All right, buttery smooth like your uncle's silk shirt. I remember when your uncle come over for that barbecue and he got on that silk shirt. That's how the scrolling speed on this is. Real nice. Anyway, let's do some regular testing now. Let's take it. Let me see. Matter of fact, let's see. Do we go to? Let me try it again. Let's go to the regular toggles. Let's see. Now check this out. You got a fan toggle. You hear that? Actual fan. Now that's kind of dope because it's not only about gaming. All right, if you're taking a lot of videos or you're just doing a lot of heavy intensive stuff on your phone, it will get hot. All you got to do is turn on your fan, let it cool off. You don't got to worry about the camera shutting down. And if you're gaming, you're going to want that fan. Now, on a side note, you do have, where did I put it at? Oh, right here. Okay. You do have accessories you could get. You can get the ice dock. All right, if you're heavy into gaming, you're going to want this ice dock. This is 2 fans that actually spin. Now, I don't game enough to actually need this, but it does work. And it does look cool. All right, it's going to increase your nerd status by about 35%. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's see anything else. Let's see what you guys, anything else we need to talk about? No, let's go over the settings real quick. Let's go to display. Anything we need to see here? Nothing. I mean, a lot of this stuff I already did in the unboxing, so I'm not going to waste your time doing that. Let's just take it over to the regular testing. Let's check the web browsing speeds first. Matter of fact, let me make sure I'm connected. All right, here we go. Go to apple.com.
Touch to select an app from the list.
Okay. And there it is. Now, that's pretty fast. This is the full website. Look at that scrolling speed. Real dope. Let's try that one more time. Go to Samsung.com.
Opening web page.
Now, Samsung is a big, heavy website. And here it is. Now, of course, you swipe up. Got all your recently used apps. Let's do a little split screen multitasking. Okay, hit the split screen button. Let's take it over to Facebook on the bottom. Samsung on the top. Excellent. Let's keep it moving. All right, so now let's talk about one of the things that I absolutely love about this phone, the speakers. All right, you're going to love these speakers. Got the official Flossy Carter sound test. Here we go.
Yo, sound test. Time for sound test. Everybody shut your mouth. Time for sound test. Time to test that quality of sound test. How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound now? How's it sound now? Does it sound big? Does it sound loud?
How's the bass, baby? How's the treble on it? How's it sound now? How's it sound now?
That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. Sound test. That's a sound test, baby. That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. How's the sound on that shit? God damn it, holla.
Dual stereo speakers. Cover up the bottom. Look how loud it still is.
How's the sound, white shoes? got the sound on it.
This is how you want to watch your videos.
That's the sound, baby. That's a sound test.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Rubier. All right, so next up, let's take a look at this beautiful AMOLED display. Now, on a side note, I wish it did get a little bit brighter. I wish it had a little bit more nits, but it's still pretty dope. Check this out. Here's your viewing angles. Not bad. I wish it was a little bit brighter, but it's still beautiful. And again, these speakers are insane. So now you're chilling at work watching videos all day. This is how it's gonna look, and here's how it's gonna sound. Like I said, minimum forehead, minimum chin, basically all display. No camera cutout getting in the way. I like it. Let's keep it moving. All right, so next up, let's do the RDA test, regular daily activities. Now, say you're not a heavy gamer and you're just buying this phone because you're a social media savage. Here's how it's gonna look when you're doing your regular daily activities. Wake up in the morning, you don't gotta touch the phone, you got it always on display. You can check the time and the date. You could wake up or go back to sleep. Now me, I'm going back to sleep. Wake up 30 minutes later, grab the phone, hit the power button, bang, opens up just like that, using Face Unlock. Now if you want to, you can use your fingerprint sensor just as fast. First thing I like to do when I wake up is check the weather. Okay, 46 degrees cloudy. Tomorrow looks like rain. It's going to be a lazy Saturday afternoon. Keep it moving. Next, let's take it over to Facebook and see what's going down in the world of Facebook. Okay, let's get a nice little refresh. Okay, R.I.P. DMX. Now, y'all know Belly is one of my favorite movies. Literally one of my favorite movies of all time. It's mad corny, but you had to be there. All right, and I was there. Let's keep it moving. All right, R.I.P. DMX. Let's go ahead and like that. Let's see what else is going down. All right, shout out to my cousin. Got the curly hair going. Okay, I see you. All right, shout out to Nike. We got a NGA, new glasses alert. All right, I like that too. Let's see. Keep it moving. All right. Scroll through. R.I.P. X. You're going to see this all day. Okay, what's this? What is this, yep? All right, this is my cousin eating some kind of slop. I don't know what that is, but I go ahead and like that. It looks like slop. All right, shout out to my niece Jamila. All right, it was her birthday the other day. But you get the idea. Facebook looking good. Next, I got to take a dump. And when I'm taking a dump, I like to take it over to TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to TikTok. Now, if y'all notice, I did post 2 TikTok videos. I'm not going to play them right now. If y'all want to see them, follow me on TikTok. They kind of corny, though. Right? They kind of corny. Let's go to Amaya's page. See what's going down. Now, Amaya, I do have a TikTok with Amaya, but I'm not going to play that because we're roasting each other. Okay? This is my favorite TikTok video. Listen to these speakers, though.
Thank you, Daddy.
You hear how loud this is? Okay, let me go ahead and unlike that so I can like it again. Why not? Bang. You know, me acting a fool, you know how I do. Anyway, that's how TikTok looks, nice and smooth. Now, after I take a fresh dump, let's get back in the bed. I'm just kidding. All right, let's go over to Twitter. Let's see if anybody talking about me. All right, somebody want me to answer a question. Let's go ahead and answer this live. Let's see. Wish you could answer my question, Floss. What's the question, bro? All right, Rick, what's the question, bro? All right. Anyway, matter of fact, let's do that live. I just be like, what? Nah, that's kind of rude. Let's see. Let's do what's the question. Why I got a capital T on question? I don't know. Okay, hit reply, bang, keep it moving. This is how I do though. This is how I do. Scroll through the Twitterverse.
Bunky's movies include.
All right, yo, slow it down. Let's see anything else down here. Okay, but anyway, you get it. Now, if I want to super scroll, 165 hertz. I can super scroll. All right, so that's the Twitterverse. Well, hold up. What was that? Somebody roasting me here? Oh, okay. Okay. Thought I was getting flamed. All right, let's keep it moving. Next, after that, let's go to Gmail. Check my emails. Okay. Well, YouTube comments. Keep it moving. You see I'm not using the Android buttons, so using back to swipe. Keep it moving. All right, so that's how it's going to look, and we'll do one more. Let's take it over to the gram. Okay, let's get a fresh refresh real quick. A fresh refresh. All right, told you Jamila's birthday. All right, let me go ahead and like that. Okay, R.I.P. DMX. All right, it's going to see a lot of that on this. All right, shout out to my man Artifacts. Hold up, I want y'all to see Artifacts. If y'all into glasses, let me show you what my man Artifacts just made for me. All right, he just made these ones for me right here. Now you see he tagged me in the picture. These is pretty sick. All right, the big C's. Let me just go ahead and double tap again. Why not? Okay, Queen 7000. Go ahead and like that. Okay, a lot of DMX tributes going down. Okay, little spiciness too. You know, I'm glad to see a lot of the girls took a day off. All right, from the thought life and show X some love. I appreciate that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. All right, but that's how it's gonna look. Bong, we out of there. Now, so I just want to take a quick picture. Hit the camera button. Take a quick picture. Bong, there it is. Open that up. Simple enough. So this phone will survive your RDA, your regular daily activities, with no problems. Let's keep it moving. All right, now, since this is a gaming phone, let's talk about gaming. Now, depending on what kind of games you play, you do have your triggers on the top. These are touch sensitive. And you got your switch on the side that's going to take you into game space. Once I hit that switch, you hear that sound. Now we're in game space. So these are all my games that I have. Now you can change that view if you want. You can have grid view. You can have just the name view. But I like to have the big view. Why not? Now you hear the fan spinning. I can turn that off. All right, there it is. And there's your RGB light strip. So I just turned that on. If you look on the back, there's the RGB light strip. Now you can customize that in the settings. I just leave it on breathe because it matches the logo breathe on the bottom. But this one on the top, these two lights, you can have them full RGB, different colors. Or you can just turn it off. Now, you can leave it on. So this way when you're gaming, people walk by, they see the RGB lights, and you got your CyberPods on. All right, complete the nerd trifecta. Why not? Let's see. Keep scrolling. There's all my games. Let's go to, let's turn on Asphalt 9. I take it over to Asphalt 9. Now, from this, if I swipe over, more controls. All right, so you can change your refresh rate. You can turn on your turbo fan. You can have multi-windows. Go crazy. All right, go crazy with that. Control which notifications going to interrupt you while you're playing. All of the usual settings. How old am I? 22. Why not? Why not? All right, let's go. Leave that on. All right, so let's take it over to some Asphalt 9. Let me sign in real quick. Okay, here we go. Asphalt 9. As usual, if your phone can run Asphalt 9, it can run any game on the Android market. Yeah, how loud this is, though. It's crazy. Here we go. Asphalt 9 Legends. Let's go. All right, let me calm down. All right, here we go. Okay. Now I got to go through this usual tutorial, but it is what it is. Okay. Now look for the frames. Okay. Tap and hold to drift. Okay. There's my nitro button. Okay. All right, now we're playing. Look at that drift. Woo! Clean. Let's go. I know this game is mad easy. I'm acting like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing something, but why not? All right, so we can swipe. I take the right. This looks sick, though. Ooh, nitrous. Oh, I should have went the other way. Okay, 2 options available. Y'all get the drift on. I'm going for the ramp. Let's go. Nitrous in the ramp in midair. Okay. Woo! I rapped. Okay, here it goes. Got it. That was the first time I ever got that. Yes, I'm trash. I know. The ramp. Let's go. Went through the finish line on 3 wheels. Anyway, all right, so now depending on which game you play, it's going to depend whether you're going to use these touch sensitive triggers on the top. I don't play enough games to use these, but they are very responsive. They have a nice vibration click to it, vibration feel to it. You see it for yourself, no drop frames. This is a gaming beast right here. All right, this is a gaming beast. And those speakers, bro. The speakers would really make this phone pop. Anyway, let's keep it moving. All right, so now let's talk about the camera. Now, of course, you got quick access to your camera using the WorldStar Hip Hop button. Press the power button twice. Bang, just like that, start shooting. All right, so let's go through the different shooting modes. Now, if you scroll all the way over, you got camera and family. Now, there's 1,000 different options. Personally, I think they should have cut that in half and focused on giving you a better camera experience instead of all of these modes that nobody's going to use. But they're there nevertheless. You got multi-exposure, you got light draw, electric aperture, star trail, transparency, DNG, clone, time-lapse, slow motion, panorama, macro, zoom blur, art camera, ID photo, phantom, and freeze frame. Next, you got pro mode. Remember, if you want to use wide angle, you got to be in pro mode. Okay? But you can change your white balance, your shutter speed, go crazy. Next, you got regular photos. Now, you can zoom all the way up to 10 times zoom. Now, this is not scumbag zoom, but it is a nice zoom. 10 times zoom, that's a lot of zoom. Look at that. Actually, it looks pretty good right there for the macro. Got a little dirt under the nail. I just came from the gym. All right, so let me try to roll. You see a little dirt under the nail. I just came from the gym. All right, anyways, that's 10 times zoom. Let's go to video. Now, for video, if you go to settings, video resolution, you got 4K 60 frames per second. All right, for the minimum of 720, you got ultra 4K. But if you want 60 frames, 4K 60 frames per second. Okay? You got night mode. And you got your portraits. Now, as usual, I don't like to talk about the pictures. I want to show you them, and you be the judge for yourself. So I'm going to show you some daytime, some nighttime, and a little bit of video. Check this out. All right, so before I get out of here, let me show y'all some of the accessories. First, we'll take a look at the case. Okay, let's go ahead and slap that on. Now, the back of the case has that big cutout. All right, so you can still see that beautiful shine. Little razivity on this. You got all your buttons and cutouts. It is Slamboy certified. Pretty dope as a free case. Next, here's the ice dock. Now, here's how it looks, fully installed on the phones. I love these little wings on it. But if you look closely, those are actually 2 fans on the inside. And watch this. I'm going to plug it in. The fans are actually spinning with RGB lights on the inside. Now, those are full RGB lights. If you notice, they are going to change colors. All right, so right now I got it on Spectrum Cycling. So it's just going to go through all of the colors. You see now it's kind of purple. It's going to go to red, yellow, blue, green. Real nice. If I unplug it, watch the fans. Working fans. All right. So this is the ice dock. Keep your phone nice and cool. Pretty dope. Next up, we got the Cyber Buds. Now these are going to run you around $50. You're buying these for the look. All right. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. As far as the sound quality, they all right. They sound like a set of $30, $40 earbuds, which they pretty much are. But they do have the colorful LEDs. All right, so you got red and white on the actual buds. You're buying these because you want to complete the full nerd trifecta. All right, you got the phone, you got the ice dock, you got your Cyber Buds, straight nerd status. I love it. All right, but these is all right. Now, as far as the Red Magic watch, I'm going to do a separate video on this because I don't want this video to take forever. I'm going to do a full review on this, all right? Because this actually looks and feels nice. About the same size as the OnePlus watch, which I actually have right here. Check this out. Both of these have a big, giant watch face to them. So I'm going to test this out for functionality. This one actually has the dial. The OnePlus is more sleeker. But who knows? This might be a go. All right, this might be a go. I'll do a full video. I'm not going to kill y'all. I'll do a little 10-minute video on this. But we'll check out all of the features. Anyway, on a scale of 1 to 10. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10. All right, Shoes, I need you to inspect this ice dock for quality. On a scale of 1 to 10. The Red Magic 6 and the Red Magic 6 Pro, $600 and $700. I'm giving these a major go. All right, if you're a gamer, then this is something that you definitely want to check out. It's cheaper than the ROG 5. All right, now we got the Black Shark coming in. Matter of fact, I already got one, but I'm waiting for the Pro version also. It's going to be cheaper than the Asus ROG 5. It's going to be cheaper than the Lenovo, which I'm not buying. All right, I know a lot of people want me to review that one. They didn't, you know what I'm saying? They didn't send me one to review, and that's cool. But I'm not that much into gaming phones. So I'm going to keep buying all these gaming phones unless y'all really want to see it. If somebody really wants to see it and somebody's going to take it off my hands after the video, that's another story. But I think I'm going to pass on that one. But as far as the Red Magic 6 and the 6 Pro, for $600, this is a go. All right, this is a go. And for $700, this is a major go because you're getting way more RAM and more storage. Not to mention, I actually like the silver color a little bit better, and I like that texture feel on the back. Anyway, Red Magic 6 and the 6 Pro, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about these. And this weekend, I'll give y'all a little preview. We're doing the Galaxy A52 and the Galaxy A72. Those will be my next 2 phones that I'm doing. Then I'm doing the Oppo Find X3 Pro. Then I'm going to hit y'all with the full review for the Mi 11. Mi 11 Ultra. Anyway, hit me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about these. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Boxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know. Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah. Special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat. Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. Hashtag salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces. Spock won the beam up. Energize.
We're in a situation where everybody in the world uses technology. And if you're gonna buy some of that technology, you gotta understand certain things. Subscribe to Flossy Carter. He does reviews of all the latest technology. The iPhones, the iPads, the Galaxies, the Samsungs, whatever the fuck. The Beats by that doctor guy. And he puts his kitty cat in the videos too for you something to look at. You know, I'm an animal lover, so I like that shit. So make sure you hit the subscribe button to Flossy Carter on the YouTube, the follow button on the Instaface, and the like button on the Facelook. Because if you don't, we're gonna have a fucking problem here. A bad one. Now hit the fucking subscribe button.